Here we are again, arguing with Leon the finer points of soda carbonation and proxy.
I'm just saying it's logical.
I'm not saying it's illogical. I'm Jake.
I'm Robert.
I'm fucking Leon.
I'm Scott.
I'm fucking Dan.
Oh, shit! We got fucking Dan today.
Yeah.
I like it.
Oh, I thought they were...
Goes well with this heavy R Dredd that we're watching.
I thought Robert was saying that he was fucking Dan.
They sound very similar. That's the best part.
Yeah.
So today we will be doing the
that the
2018 or so Judge Dredd. Dredd, it's just called. I also don't know when it came out.
2012.
2012, the 2012
12
Dredd.
fucking years old.
That's insane. Pushing 13. I have kids that are that age. It's insane.
This is arguably the best adaptation of Judge Dredd.
Arguably. It's going to be hard to beat the Stallone one.
Oh, yeah, but there's the other ones.
Okay. So I guess with all that being said, we'll dive right in to this Judge Dredd adaptation, A Day in the Life of Dredd.
First time watching one.
First time I've never seen this. Spoilers. So, with all that being said, to sync this audio track up to your copy of the 2012 Sylvester Stallone movie, Dredd, simply pause this movie, pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of Dredd at roughly the 42-second mark when the DNA logo fades completely to black. Restart this audio track and you will be all synced up. So again, pause this audio track when prompted, play your copy of Dredd at roughly the 42-second mark when the DNA logo fades completely to black. Restart this audio track and you will be good to go. So go ahead and pause. 3, 2, 1, pause. And we're back. Lionsgate and Megalopolis 1. It's going to be hard to top the soundtrack from that 1996 Judge Dredd. I forget when it was from. 98? Something like that.
I like how there's still just plentiful parking.
Well, not a lot of people drive. They're so poor. That seems like a lot until you go to like India.
You know what I appreciate the most about this movie?
Let's hear it.
Backstory. If you don't know Judge Dredd, you have no clue why the world is in the shape that it is, like why everything's destroyed.
So you mean like the lack of backstory?
Yeah, it's fucking great.
It just throws you right in.
I appreciate it. Like it's like it's refreshing instead of every single time.
Yeah,
you watch
you're not gonna have
fucking
like a-
Spider-Man. You have to hear the backstory of.
You're not going to have a 2-minute text crawl at the beginning and then all the typical backstory bullshit that you're going to have.
It's like, wait, what happened to Peter Parker's uncle?
Exactly.
Yeah. You got to go through all those steps. You're an hour in before a fucking movie even starts.
And this, they give you hints, but they don't out and out say like, there was a thermonuclear war between blah 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 and blah blah blah.
I don't know how I feel about the helmet. I mean, it's actually very comic book true.
Accurate.
To the, comic book accurate.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know. It's still kind of goofy looking. It looks kind of like a Tau helmet or something. It's got that weird ridge in the middle.
Yeah.
I just really, really like how still traffic. Like, they never got past this.
So, on a Tau helmet,
Okay.
that's not how their heads-up display looks.
I thought it was like a camera or something.
It is. That's all it is.
Yeah, that's what I figured. It's like so they could like zoom in and have cool overlays.
Yeah,
and
but
stuff.
it looks like a little, almost like 3D wraparound field of vision.
All right. So this is some sort of slow-mo drug? This is going to make people like super badass in a gunfight?
You'd hope so, right?
That's because it's like a drug, right?
Well,
Yeah.
I think it might help you if you were like looking at tells that a guy was going to pull a gun on you.
Nah, I think it goes the other way.
Yeah, it'd be cool if it was like bullet time.
You're intoxicated and you're just experiencing things slowly. It's not that all of a sudden you move normally.
Yeah, you move quick or something.
Yeah.
I know.
Well, I'm just
But-
saying I don't see it.
Oh, because I thought it
I'm
was going to
saying
be like
that,
some sort
that
of
you might be
challenge.
able to process like somebody's hand twitching or their finger twitching, and you could like look down and see that. I'm not saying you would be able to react faster, but you would just know that that person is going to pull a gun on you.
Okay. Yeah, that's absolutely. Yeah.
You look so pretty.
I like the Cowboy Bebop one where not only the red eye,
Yeah.
where it's
The
slow
coyote.
mo, but also you're just a badass now.
I don't like this motorcycle. It's too front heavy. It's like a Primaris motorcycle.
Well, it does shoot.
I need to get a better look at it. Honestly, I wasn't even looking. Yeah, it's just not the bike from the first one, which I really love.
All right. I like the way he sounds when he's walking.
Yeah. The data style head tilt. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he's got asthma. What is he shooting at? People that are running away from him?
He really didn't like that big guy.
You see that one over there? I thought the big guy was sleeping. That's funny. He's just sleeping.
Unaccompanied minors? Alright.
Ambiguously ethnic. Damn, just right out, huh? Let it go. What is this?
And ISO keep implies solitary confinement, too. Kind of, right?
Yeah. I thought it sounded more like some sort of wow, shit, what's that Sylvester Stallone one where he gets frozen? Demolition Man, some sort of Demolition Man style prison. They like freeze you.
Well, but where's life if they freeze you?
They just freeze you and they never unthaw you. I kind of like that idea because then you don't have to like feed them and house them and stuff.
What, cryo sleep?
Yeah. Why don't you shoot him?
If you miss his open mouth, you just gouge one of her eyes out and then burn her skull out, maybe?
Like bounces off of him because he closed his mouth and catches her on fire.
No, fuck off.
I think I was always frowning too, right? That's going to be like a thing throughout the movie. See, he's just sleeping.
So hot in this movie, not so hot in almost everything else.
I don't recognize her from anything else.
Yeah.
Alright.
She looks really different, so even if you were to see her, you might not recognize her at first almost. All orphans are automatically given judge tests. Is that what she just fucking said?
I think so. Orphans, yeah, that's
Kind of badass. That feels very imperial to me.
They'd be perfect for it. No families.
no attachments to the populace.
Yeah, nothing. Well, attachments to the populace because it's their people, but almost nothing to lose.
I guarantee you, orphans hate the girl.
See, I can see them almost being like commissar trainees on like a certain guard world. Orphans are put into the commissar, are tested for the commissar program.
Well, I actually kind of like that idea because it's like a law and order thing, so you don't have to worry about them like becoming criminals.
Untouchables.
Yeah, it's good. I like that.
It's
now
the
that
Sean
I've
Connery
dwelt
movie.
upon it for just, we should do Untouchables.
No, I'm sure that's a long ass movie.
220.
That John,
230?
look at it. Goddamn.
I'm not digging it.
What?
I don't like fake blondes. I don't like strong jaws.
I don't typically either, but she is like.
She's
I'm talking about her.
She's
Black
a
woman.
solid.
Oh, I was too.
She is like a solid 9.5.
In this?
Oh yeah.
In this, I rate her pretty high. Yeah, I don't exactly remember, but I do think she's stupid hot. I like the fake hair color, the dark eyebrows.
1 day in the field supervised. Do you think that's more training than most judges do? Like field training or whatever?
I don't know.
You just get thrown right in day one.
See, I don't see this as like a special occasion, so they stuck her with.
Well, I mean, with Dredd,
Yeah.
that's not nothing.
Yeah, to me, that
Sorry.
would be like, you want just to know if this person is a really good judge or not. Sticking with Dredd,
Yeah.
the hardest.
The judgiest judge.
Yeah.
Okay, you don't have a helmet or
You know
armor
what
or
they should have
gun.
had?
You fail. Huh.
They should have had Dredd Pool.
Dredd pool. Yeah, he's probably been doing. You gotta be
In
Jenny
the
here.
movie.
Any.
In the Deadpool movie, they should
I
have.
thought you were talking about some sort of like a Comic-Con costume or something.
Well, Dredd is a comic book that's rival to Marvel, so that'd be kind of difficult, I believe.
It's British. Ugh. What's wrong with that water?
I didn't realize that was Cersei for a long time from Game of Thrones.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
They made her look really bad in this.
I think I heard something about this where they like give her up the scar makeup or whatever, and it ended up putting a crease in her face.
Oh, they probably used the same shit that they used on the guy from Soldier. How he had his blood type and like name scarred into his cheek.
Okay.
Henna. Long-term exposure to henna can be scarring, or even short-term, depending on the person. I wonder if it's like glue or tape or something too, like they pinch it with glue.
Yeah, and then like glue it together.
Yeah, that's weird. Now I see it, that's more severe than I would have expected it to be. I guess I didn't look. Little trouble.
You would hope that they slow-mo them after they skinned them.
Well, and then threw him off the balcony, right?
They don't actually skin him, right?
They
Yeah.
do, but
what
they
would be
don't
the
show
point
it.
of them throwing him off the balcony after you skin him?
Because imagine if everything is lasting as this long, and you're being skinned, like,
Or you've already been skinned, and now you're falling here.
yeah, and now you're falling in pain.
It's gonna hurt too. It just makes you feel more.
Well, I mean, you would feel it would feel like you're feeling everything more or
Oh,
longer.
because it would take so long.
So imagine hitting the ground in slow mo.
I can't believe this isn't going to be like some sort of like superpower or whatever.
That's why they're already bloody when they hit.
Boom! Hard R.
How do you know it was a homicide? Maybe they all just jumped skinless off.
It was suicide. All
Yeah.
three of them suicided.
They skinned themselves and then whoop.
They skinned themselves, threw themselves off the edge.
Yeah, these bikes are still way better than the old Judge Dredd.
Then the Stallone one,
Yeah.
those bikes are totally perfect. The big eagle on the front, that's basically it. There's like nothing fancy about it.
Now there's like an automatic bomb detector that only warns you once you're on the bike and you've been on it long enough to turn it on. And be
Once you
in
turn it
danger.
on after sitting on it,
Yeah. Where's your helmet? Oh, I left it back there on the bike.
I already lost it. It fell off while we were driving. I forgot the chin strap.
6% unemployment rate.
That's rough.
Wait, you can't be homeless?
It's against the law. It's just like San Francisco. You steal their shit, write them a ticket, and make them move.
I was moving. That's why I had all my shit with me. It's like, get out of here. Stupid jerk.
Where's your helmet, rookie?
She's lucky she's a fucking dread, otherwise there'd be so many catcalls around right now.
She'd already been taken.
Yeah.
She's being hauled away. Hashtag me too. No.
Get a little dark there.
How about the one he's covered in? Is he winking? Maybe he don't know junkie. That's why his teeth are all fucked up. I feel like we haven't had enough new drugs. What do we have now? Fentanyl?
It's like
I
things.
feel like we could do
How
better.
shitty is
Yeah, I
that?
know, right? That's the new drug that came out. How about some cocaine that you can pass a drug test on? Let's be real.
Yeah.
That one the medics overdosed me on. If that was available at the public at large, man.
There's probably a reason it's not. There's nothing worse than the man in the throes of an ether binge.
How about
Whatever.
something that
No, that's-
actually gives you physical strength?
That's the one that they could have given that same dose to a literal fucking newborn.
Yeah, they used
And
to
they
can't
would've
open
been
you on,
fine.
you can't die on.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you would have. You just like don't hurt me. Do what you will. Just be gentle.
Sir, turn back over. You can.
What are you gonna do to me?
Madeline Madrigal. You think he'd be against that? I like that setup. If you don't pay attention to who she was just gouging the eyes of.
Was that? Would they pretend to be like a Dredds or whatever? Like a judges?
Yeah.
A judge gang? With even stupider tattoos than normal? How are you going to take these guys seriously? They're holding hands.
He didn't move at all. He's, man, that's good. No, those are the judged.
Okay.
Two cheese. It's like, even if I'm a criminal and I live on floor 30 of this particular building, I would go somewhere else to do crime.
You want to rob your neighbors?
Well, because the game that's already in control. Like, be
Oh,
like,
that's it. Yeah, go to the next.
yeah, no,
block
be
or
like,
whatever.
okay, like dues, or you put up dues, and like you still live somewhat comfortably on floor 30 selling drugs, but you got to kick back to that game. Something, not just I'm going to risk being skinned alive with
Yeah.
my 2 friends versus a game of like hundreds of people.
Or go do your gang shit in another block, so you don't have to.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
This sounds like it would be such a cool drug, but literally all it does is slow stuff down.
Well, I mean, if you're having a good time, right? That could be great.
Oh, it's so brief. You just get. It's just a special effects shot, but also I assume fucks you up.
Well, yeah, we're gonna say it gives you some euphoric high or whatever, and it makes it go slow. So you get both.
Yeah. So imagine like how long that time might be. So it's like it felt like 3 hours, but you're only actually high for an hour or something.
Yeah. Well,
10
1% is what he said. 1% of normal time. So 1 minute on that would be 100 minutes.
All right. And then assuming, well, again, and then maybe you're still intoxicated after the slow mo effect. Exactly.
I
Yeah.
don't know. Those guys seem to bounce back pretty quick in the fight out in the beginning.
Yeah, they did.
1 minute being 100 minutes.
Yep. 1 minute would feel like 100 minutes, is what he said.
Like an hour and a half.
Yeah. It's like this movie.
That would be pretty cool.
Especially if you're having a good time. Ow!
Yeah, that guy's flesh doesn't have that ability to move. I think it would have kind of tore some skin there.
He's in quick. That guy's still reeling from the explosion. See, this is where you pull out a gun and you're seeing everything in slow motion. You like catch the gun out of the air.
Yeah, but
Boom, boom, boom.
I don't know. Could you process stuff that fast?
You actually wouldn't be able to. Because their thing is they're processing things super slow. So it would actually be hugely detrimental to what you're doing because you'd probably get killed before you even realize what happened. The explosion would go off. This guy's quick on it, but he's just pointing his wrist. Look at how weird he's aiming. It's all reflex.
I don't know. He probably got Dredd in the armor there.
Blam.
I also like the guns from the first one more. Just bigger and boxier, but these are a little too small.
Good enough for me. Blah, 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 blah.
Oh, I know. Judged. Boom.
Watch me. I'll take those odds any day.
I like your shiny indoor raincoat, though. That's cool.
It's probably actually really useful. I bet a lot of nasty stuff drips on you.
Yeah.
You know, if you skinned people, you probably lost splashback.
Didn't we see a movie with this guy in it not too long ago?
This guy?
Yeah.
What was he doing?
Don't remember.
He doesn't look familiar.
I was saying, talking about the guy who's getting his eyes gouged.
Mm-hmm. That was that guy?
Yeah.
I didn't notice. He looked like he had eyes though.
I'm not sure if they're replacements or if she was just putting a lot of really, really uncomfortable force, you know? Maybe nails or something.
It's Dredd.
But I think that's why his eyes look kind of weird and are like
Alright.
really red and shit.
Okay, so that's him right there. Looks like he's got umbrella eyes
Yeah.
activated.
It does, yeah.
It seems like with such a high unemployment rate that the people that have jobs would be like really into it. You know what I mean?
And wouldn't let stuff like that happen.
Yeah, they like keep the door locked. I like the soundtrack. You put
No
the doof in here,
shitty,
no problem.
no shitty 80s songs or anything.
Is he one of the weirdos from The Stand? No, he can't be. She should be like holding a knife or something, right?
She's already gouged his eyes out.
Oh, I guess, yeah, she doesn't need you threatening him with violence.
Yeah, he's
I'll take your
experienced.
robotic eyes, you son of a bitch.
I love this part. The armored building.
That was quick. Just the whole building. I guess you'd probably just do the windows, right? Because it's going to be like 3 foot thick. Oh, look at these poor fucks. Well, they're like 100 stories up. Imagine how windy it would be.
Yeah.
Rise of the Skywalker? Is that where I know him from? Oh, he's the
Is that Nux
Last
or
Jedi.
Hux?
He's the unlikable traitor.
He's the what?
He's the rat, the one that is like going against the Hux.
Hux, General Hux.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't see it. I don't see it at all.
Did you look it up, or are you just assuming?
No, well, that's who I'm guessing.
All right.
Out of anyone else in Star Wars,
Why does it have to be Star Wars?
I mean,
Because he looks like a Star Wars little monster.
no, because he was in it. That's what it listed his name as.
Oh, okay.
And I'm trying to figure out who he would be in Star Wars.
It doesn't say.
I don't
It
know.
just says in Star Wars, in a Star Wars.
I'm not on IMDb. I'm on like. Well, I mean, it's. I don't know what this links
It's
to.
fine. It's fine. It's
No,
fine.
I'm gonna do it.
No, it's just because I'm always commenting on how poor you are looking stuff up, like Googling things. And this is perfect. You're like, what's on IMDb? It says he's in some sort of Star Wars, but why aren't you just like,
No, General Hux. It says General Hux.
Okay. I'm just saying. There's like a lot
I
of
wasn't on IMDb.
there's a lot of
Now
ways
I
to
am.
do it.
He was Hux.
Okay. All right. I'd still do it with a scar.
Oh yeah, you've seen her naked.
I don't like the whole penis biter thing, but
Oh yeah.
that might be a hard one to get past.
Once bitten, twice shy.
No mutes.
May not have just been or may not have been the penis. It may have been the nuts, which is even worse.
Yeah, I don't think any of it's gonna be good.
I don't like any of it.
Yeah.
Let's go down.
I trust you to throw them, sir.
That was a really bad throw. Why didn't you go up? Aren't they coming from up?
What's this green stuff? Ugh. He's just
Why does he
wasting
keep
ammo.
shooting us in the nuts?
Yeah, he's just wasting ammo.
It's probably more intimidation stuff, where you leave them like basically dying, calling out for their friends. He shot my dick off. Somebody help me. You ain't fighting after that. I'm just saying.
Mm-mm.
What's that? T-shirt hoodie? The fuck?
You gotta get on that. Patent pending.
Right? Sleeveless T-shirt hoodie. I do like a nice sleeveless number.
So it's cold enough that you want your head covered, but you're gonna have your whole arms exposed.
I'm thinking it's more like you pair that with like a medical mask, and you're basically invisible.
I like the way that an attempt on a judge's life is automatic. Like, they can kill you just for that.
Well, it's just like cops. To do what?
Well, that smoke grenade would probably do good again. You got another one of those? Seems like a pretty weak little.
This is like a microphone or something, isn't it?
Oh, it like crawls on its own? It had like 2 legs or something. This is the law.
Oh, I always assumed it was the ball he threw that, but no, you're probably right. That is the stun thing, right?
Yeah, that's got to be the stun grenade. He's talking through the PA system, right? Because he's like a judge. It's the bomb also.
Or he's just the PA system at this point. Like literally, there's just a big speaker in his chest.
Yeah, he's like a Voxcaster or something. And he's like a space marine. Whammo! Oh, you slow-moed my eyes. This feels like a pretty shitty effect.
Oh, I bet in the theaters, that was almost blinding. Because you're just sitting in a dark theater, and then you have that, you're like, you yourself are almost like, I bet that was a decent effect.
That's like the 5th person she's killed today.
That one was special.
He was looking at me. He said, please.
Unarmed, no longer a threat.
I think he had a gun. He should just be able to override it, right?
Maybe you think like he should already have injured in the room. Like maybe someone.
Well, I mean, it's a big hub block, and he's the medic, right? He's like the hospital.
Yeah.
So it'd already be full of people, probably overflowing with people.
I would just like if they had shown it.
Yeah, just some six in the back, some people spazzing out on withdrawals or something.
Just so you understand that it's not just him being kind of like a coward.
Well, I mean, maybe go roll the guys out there, right? The guys you just shot up. Maybe take some of their guns and stuff. Put him down. She knows he did it. Or just shoot him in the head.
Well, they know they can interrogate him and get more information about the gang.
Yeah. How much more do they need?
Well, I don't know. It seems like in this situation,
Yeah, exactly.
towing around dead weight, like
He's going to get away. He's going to steal a gun. He's going to take her hostage.
yeah.
You know, I mean, you can already see how this movie's going to go.
The quickest, easiest way out would be to get rid of that guy and then get out of there.
Realistically, it'd probably be just to get rid of that guy and then go hide somewhere for like a day. Because they couldn't keep it locked down forever.
Yeah.
They don't have enough bullets to fight off the gang. Just go find some maintenance hatch or something and lock yourself away.
There's a really great game on sale for like $5. And I was about to buy a copy for me and Leon to play. One for your computer and one for mine.
Okay.
When checked, you already have a copy. It's like, oh, that's amazing. I only have to buy one copy. It's fucking Ubisoft with their awful fucking launcher and all that shit.
Yeah, you're gonna have to download another EA equivalent or whatever, another
Yeah.
Warcraft, whatever that launcher is too, the Blizzard launcher.
Yeah, multiple other launchers from a company that's famous for being really, really terrible.
You stupid bitch. See, this is perfect.
Yeah.
It's a good thing I already cut the guy, and then she pans over and he's like bleeding out through his neck. And then, you know, just keep the door locked.
It's like, what about those three guys who was so intimidating that you felt the need to come here?
I'm a mutant. With some weird herpes. Nobody ever checks it. All right, leave that guy to bleed out. Let's go.
I see your big nose works with blonde hair. It's weird. I'm talking about the black woman, of course.
Of course. So was I.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
We're gonna have to go kill a cop, hun. Late.
What, you gonna tell your husband dead? Don't want to shout at his face. He's just happy to have a job too. It's the
She's
worst.
already dealing with the stress of work.
You can tell that she's got some sort of stress blister on her lip. Where's your helmet, rookie?
Again, I like to think. Well, I guess I was gonna mock her for wearing lipstick, but then look at Karl Urban and he's got the same colored lips. Like, oh.
I
They're
like
just
the way-
dehydrated.
I like the way he's not like hitting on her or like being sexual. He's just like looking at her and judging her.
Yeah.
I don't think he can help it at this point.
It's what he is.
He probably knows the photo too.
Yeah, he knows who it is.
It's just not, yeah. It just wasn't shown from his point of view. Viewer. I talk about funny. I would have liked if Nux had or Hux had robot eyes.
Luis, we were talking about the Star Wars movies, and he was the one that brought up the fact that this was
Dredd.
that this was Hux. That's where it came from. Because he was talking about how much he liked this movie. Oh shit! Is this a Spike watch along?
You know we don't do that anymore. I know Luis said he wanted to watch this next time he came over, but
Damn.
I've never seen it either. He was excited to watch it with me for the first time. And you know how rarely he gets excited. Idiots. Alright.
We should be smarter than this. That's a Star Wars Episode 2 quote.
Save bullets.
Yeah, you can just smash the camera. And then you show Judge Dredd trying to jump up and then he swings and misses.
He'd be like, break it, rookie. Because he wouldn't want to be seen acting a fool.
Get up on my knee. Here, I'll lean down.
But you smell nice.
Yeah. Mutants always smell amazing. Even the sewer ones from X-Men. They call themselves the Morlocks, right?
Yeah.
It's like, come on, Jesus Christ. It's a kind of a loaded name.
Well, those are what from the Time Machine.
I know, but they're also like cannibals.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. They're the things that eat people.
damn near cannibals.
The only reason they're no, because they're people too.
I like the
But,
way
you know, they're different species at that point.
Judge Dredd knows too. He's like, oh, rookie, you might not want to get taken alive.
Yeah, she's got a tight little body. That ain't gonna do well. They're unemployed. Got a lot of time.
Snacks are super cheap in the future too, so. A disproportionately large amount of people in this movie are overweight, which is crazy. You think that would be the opposite.
And bad food's really cheap. It's just like that's even more true in the future.
See, I want my dystopian future to be a hot dystopian future. where
Everybody's
everyone's
rail thin
Yeah, everyone's fucking fit as hell
and desperate.
Damn.
I like them hungry and desperate.
We know. We know
You know, a candy bar can get you a third element lady pretty easy. Third element. It's like, what? Are you new?
Well, it's not quite to the fifth, but I mean she's still attractive. Blade. Blam, blam, blam. She's over here. Blam, 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 blam. Blam, blam, blam. Blam, 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 blam. Blam, blam.
Digimon Hanzo is doing amazing in this world right now. Look at him.
Who's this? Andre 3000?
I have no idea. We just haven't watched a Digimon Hanzo movie for a while, where it felt like we were watching them like every other movie for quite a while.
It was all those Schneider flicks. Greased up Hansu in slow motion.
Yeah.
Chaffing wheat or whatever. Extended wheat chaffing scene. Where's the third one? I can't wait till they do the unrated. You know we're getting some dong. Some Hansu dong.
Oh, 2 of the 3 are already out.
Yeah, I know, we've already watched the first 2.
No, I'm unrated ones.
Oh. I was going to wait till the third one comes out so we could marathon all 3.
Oh, no, I don't want to do that.
Oh yeah, unrated. It'll be like 9 hours. And then we'll just right into the last one. You poke him in the eye? Who punches somebody in the ear?
No, it's real good. You did it.
Oh, play.
Vamos is move your fucking asses?
Yeah. Maybe like go up a floor. Go hide in your house. No, 3 of them. Seems a little excessive.
And then the guys with the small arms just also shooting in the general direction because they're retarded. And I mean not like the pilot.
Like the stuff you throw on fire.
I've retarded an angle or 2.
You actually need to when you're landing. Huh.
Get down, idiots. Get down with the sickness.
Right? It's called cover or something.
I like the way he's moving. He's ducked along and moving at the same speed as the firing.
But also the shells, those very much look like 223s.
They're probably going with like just a raw amount as opposed to like a powerful round.
Well,
Thousands.
I assume it's just a future bullet.
Oh,
But
okay.
the shell casings were really small compared to what they should be.
It's all uranium or whatever, depleted uranium. But it's shooting through the wall. I mean, that's how it opened up to begin with. They just fell off the edge.
Is it snowing?
It's just the ash.
It's just so cold and
I guess
windy.
that would be funny. It's so high up.
Right. 20,000 feet. Look at it windy. Look at, I mean, they're like half a mile in the air. It'd be like 80 mile an hour winds up there.
Yeah, they'd probably be huddled together for warmth. Burning their skateboards.
It's like penguins and shit. Wearing their jackets and things.
Do you think those guns could be fired for that length of time without melting or
Yes.
failing?
That's why they have so many barrels.
Future guns.
Barrels are the thing you need to replace when shooting.
Yeah, but that was a long time to just continuously shoot.
It's future weapons.
Alright.
Modern weapons, no. You'd run out of ammo within 30 seconds.
Our warships, at least like our guns like those,
Yeah.
they'll go.
I've seen it. I think it's 1,000 rounds.
Yeah, it's crazy, but that's what they do, and then they'll wait a minute, and then they'll do more. And I think that's just so the barrels don't fail and melt or warp or whatever.
Yeah. There was a funny thing in, I believe, World War II, where the Nazis had quick swap barrels on their fucking machine guns.
Yeah, okay. Oh, like a modular design, you can just lever action the whole bit out.
Yeah, you just
Pop out it out, yeah.
Turn, throw the hot one aside, grab the cool one relatively, stick it on, and then that way also say like part of your gun gets damaged, you can take the remaining barrels and assign them to other machine gun crews and stuff. Those guys, they had their shit together, you know what I'm saying?
Excellent planners.
Yeah. It's always
Despite the rest of it.
yeah. Bad goals, bad morals, but man, they were pretty good at planning shit.
And sharp dresser.
Yeah, if it wasn't for Japan attacking us, they would have done way better too.
If America would have waited a few more years to enter the war.
That and also don't attack Russia in the winter or at
Yeah,
all.
which seems like. Well, I guess we know of it because of history.
Yeah, in hindsight.
But they have to have had some idea.
I thought that eventually England would have won the war over
England?
Germany. Anyways, we just sped it up. That's what I thought.
No, I doubt it. Those limey fucks. There you go. Put the boot to him. No. Hit him in the boot kick.
I think that's pretty funny too.
Yeah,
That's the only reason that he's not killed him.
Oh, that's good. Let the rookie interrogate him. Okay. I'm gonna smash his hand now. Anyway.
You're so pretty.
She actually does look pretty good right there. I don't know. This seems awfully iffy. Because I feel like if somebody went into my mind like this, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh, she's really hot. Oh, no.
The problem is, this would be your first time going through this type of thing. This wouldn't be her first time.
Yeah, but it would be my mind, which I've spent my entire life in.
Yeah, and she's spent her entire life in other people's minds. Maybe, you know what I mean.
Yeah. I don't know. I think like I do pretty good. I think I saw some nipple earlier too.
Yeah.
Yeah, one of the druggy ladies.
No, it's
One
supposed
of
to
hers.
be her, but I
Yeah,
don't
when they
think
were
it
having
actually
sex or
was.
whatever.
I like how she's bunny tooth, but it's 3 teeth.
That's the British in her.
Yeah, it's not even 4. No, that's Olivia Thirlby. She's American. She's one of the few people in this movie that's actually an American.
I like the way she just totally fucks his head too. This is what Dan was just saying. It's like, yeah, he thinks that he's gonna win, but she's done it a bunch of times.
All right, now kill him.
Did you see the flag had different amount of stars?
I wasn't even looking.
It wasn't. I don't think it was lined the right way.
She is threatening him with a knife.
Mm-hmm.
What kind of life is this? Mr. Anderson.
Oh, that threw me a wrench of the whole thing. That's Mr. Anderson right there. Just a very pretty man.
All right, I'll be behind that.
Shut up, Officer Bunny Tooth.
Try bunny tooth. Psychic means you can predict the future. I'm not psychic. I'm just really good at guessing. But they already got what they want from him. Put a couple rounds in his penis and we'll move on.
Make this as painful as possible.
Well, because then he'll be calling for his friends, and it's like the whole psychological thing. Why didn't you show him? Why don't we just hide here for another couple minutes?
Yeah, well, you're the scouts. Report your information. You know,
Okay.
like, oh, we found him. He's over here.
Punch him in the nuts. She's an awful lookout. She's not literally supposed to be watching his back. Fucking rookies.
It's like a Predator. When they don't have lookouts, they have look-ins. And people are like, oh, this is the best action movie ever. Okay, if they're saying Juve cubes, it's probably not ISO. Or like isolation or whatever. It's just that's what they call a jail cell now.
What a waste of a bullet.
Those aren't bullets. Those were taser shots.
I thought it changed to bullet as it came out or whatever. They're all the same
Well, I thought it
bullets.
did too.
It's just they do different things. She got caught really easy.
Oh, okay.
That's what I thought it is. It's basically like different tips on the bullet.
I don't think that's how it was in the first movie, but it makes sense for this one.
I guess I never really thought about it much.
I'm pretty sure in the first one when he goes like, signal flare, you hear like almost like a reloading sound. Like it goes, the
Okay.
gun reloads like a different ammo type.
Huh. And she got captured.
Blondie! Come on, you blonde bitch. Look at her, she's blonde.
I don't think she's really blonde. Her eyebrows are black.
That's the mutant side of it.
That's how you can tell.
Yeah.
Her hair's all kinds of different colors. Even the dog shut up. Well, now she has a broken hand and he's not hurt at all.
No, he knows better than to acknowledge that. He pretends.
Oh, you hurt me so bad.
Please, balls.
Emotionally. Maybe. I like his jorts.
Quick scratch near your face. This wasn't a simple slow-mo bus gone wrong.
He's in the med bay. You play Pac-Man?
No, Pac-Man didn't use a roller ball. Which fucking arcade games did?
PGA Tour?
Huh.
Golden Tee?
Golden Tee. I really like that game.
I had some fun moments. I really hurt my arm once I played it.
You like spun it too hard?
I just played it a lot. I played it for like 2 hours, you know, because we were getting drunk at the bar, and it was free or something. And so I just played it for like 2 hours. And then the next day I woke up and my arm was so sore.
The other people were like, hey buddy, can I get a minute in here?
It was probably just like that too. Because I don't know. I'm pretty oblivious when I'm drinking. It's like a big line. I'm like, look at all these people watching me. You can make your own character and stuff. And so, you know, if you get high scores, you can like enter it in and your guy will be like there. So, you know, you pop the mullet and some, you know, checker paints and shit.
Mime face, which is a black man with white face paint.
All right. I call it a dead president. Look at that guy's fabulous hair. Jesus Christ. I'm jealous.
Oh shit, yeah. He must be part Native American.
Why? No, that looks like it's a wig.
Yes.
Well, he's wearing it well. I'm just going to say that. You're not trying hard enough.
It really sounds to me like he had an accent. Did I miss?
What do you think? He's like Jamaican or something?
No, I heard an Australian accent.
Really?
Oh,
His
it's
head
not
looks
going
Australian.
down.
He's just Cockney.
But it's like, how many people were moving about? Shit.
I'm Jason Statham, I am.
Oh no, it's a dragon flare. Oh, I'm burning. Oh.
Not my fabulous wig.
You can see him as he's dying. He takes it off because he's trying to avoid it being on fire and burning him.
Alright. Little industrial. I like that.
I think that's the klaxon for the
No way, that's the song.
fire suppression.
Oh wow, good job, buddy.
They're on like the 200th floor or whatever.
Yeah, you
too.
just want your death to be that much worse, huh?
We're gonna give him you and the girl, and he'll leave. I think I found my favorite part of this movie.
The flyovers.
The soundtracks.
Oh, all right.
No music. Or no discernible songs.
Oh, like, you don't need songs to have a good soundtrack.
Well, I mean,
you need good ambient music. That's what makes a soundtrack. I'm not looking for some pop hit. I actually hate that.
You don't want some Guardians of the Galaxy.
No, that was like the worst thing to happen to movies in our lifetime.
Well, when people started 8-bit and not doing well.
Yeah,
I
well,
can
they
see
did it
that.
well. I mean, even then.
No, 8-bit means copy.
I know what you mean.
Okay.
But I was going to say Guardians of the Galaxy did it well, but they only mostly did it well. Because even by the end of that, it's like, ugh.
I don't know. I think that the parts. They play some really good songs at some really good times, and I'm like, there's parts of it where I was like, all choked up.
The beginning when he's dancing to the thing, kicking
No,
the rats and stuff,
not
that
that
was
one.
stupid.
Okay, I thought you meant that's the song that I got choked up to. I was like, no, that's not right.
You don't love me now. And it's like always the chorus, that's just how they do it. They can't, dedicate 3.5 minutes to playing a Fleetwood fucking Mac song.
They did.
Did they? I haven't
A
seen
lot of their songs are like that. Mr. Blue Sky,
They play it from beginning to end.
they play a lot of that song.
Nah, it's always the fucking chorus. Don't lie. I don't know who you think you're fooling. Act like I haven't seen the Guardians of the Galaxy movie. It's technicolored and full of explosions.
See,
It's made
you
for
don't
me.
let yourself feel emotion though, because like there's the part where they played the song after Watto died, not Watto, whatever his name is dies.
Who?
Huh?
What?
After the blue guy dies,
Okay.
the song they play after that, and like during the
You
funeral,
don't love me now.
that's not that song.
Never
But that
love
part
me
is like
again.
perfect timing. I was like,
Still feel the changes.
I had the feels.
No, I don't feel like that. Even though I did cry a bunch at that. You ever watch Endgame Part 2? That Marvel movie?
Yeah.
Oh man, that's a tearjerker if I ever saw one. That's probably, look at how fabulous that guy's hair is too. Alright. His mom like a hairdresser.
It was
on
the
the
same
side.
guy.
There's no way. He died in a fire, remember?
It looked like the same
it
guy.
was all short.
It
It was all I could say.
He'll be in again, but he won't have any wig on.
See, go take their guns if you're running out of bullets. I mean, it's no peacekeeper. So he's got, it looked like 2 high explosive rounds.
I didn't even look at it. I was yawning and like I saw it said ammo and I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, the first 2 were empty, but the third one was HE, which I think is what it said when he did the high explosives. And
So
he had
Robert was
2.
right about there being multiple kinds of ammunition.
I think so. Or maybe it's just different tips that it puts on the bullets, which is kind of like what I was saying. But it could be either way. It's all the same bullet. It just has different tips on it. It's
Yeah.
like the same shell with different tips.
Depleted uranium, stunned.
Yeah, that'd be like armor piercing.
Yeah.
And then the stun one would be, like a metal ball that has electricity inside. And when it hits you, you've never read 20,000 Leagues Under the Sea, but that's like the guns from that book.
They have stun guns.
Yeah. So the way it works is it's like a ball that has electricity inside of it.
No,
And when
that's how that works.
and when it shoots something, it like breaks and the electricity comes out and shocks them.
So, like modern electricity
Yeah.
works.
Their submarine actually is like a scaled submarine, and the more pressure that's on it, the stronger it gets.
Like the core.
That's probably where the Corps got the idea from. Dredd, is that you? You got an extra clip? That was Dredd making that? That's a Dredd's choke on her face? Alright, that's pretty gangster. I don't like his shoulder pad though. It looks like he's wearing like football pads. It had the eagle on it, but it's not like the Dredd eagle. Even from the comic books, it's more accurate the Sylvester Stallone movie, especially the shoulder pads and the helmet.
Yeah.
What are more comic accurate, you're saying?
Mm-hmm. Probably the whole thing, actually, because he looks pretty stupid. He's kind of dressed like Mad Max. And you know how they put him in like a leotard or whatever in the Sylvester Stallone one? That's probably more like what it actually looks like in the comic book. And he's got the big shoulder pads, and one of them's like a giant eagle. You know, like how Stallone's are. That's like how the comic book is too. You've seen her kill like 5 people.
And then any judge, though?
Don't shoot me? Well, the old reverse psychology, huh? See, it said it again, but I didn't look. If we were doing a proper watch along, we could have stopped it. Which, if you're listening, proper watch along is now on Patreon.
Unconscious while he's bleeding profusely from the hand.
You think that would be a known thing, though, right?
About the judge's guns?
Yeah.
It is in the last one. Did the whole gun explode? Is that why
Yeah.
she doesn't have it?
Their guns are so good they have like a self-destruct method to make sure they don't fall into enemy hands.
Is that the same guy? Just the
It
red guy
is!
worked off? That's pretty funny.
No, yeah. Is it?
I don't think it's really the same guy, but it's a lot funnier
It
to
could
think
be.
that it is. Yeah,
That guy was way taller.
yeah, but you know, did you see him? He also had fabulous hair, but it was like
Okay.
a lot shorter.
Nice.
So we were making the joke that it was the last guy, but half his wig got burnt off. So this is like all he was able to save or whatever.
Yeah. And I'm killing you all. Blah, 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 blah.
They're just happy to have the work. Blah, 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 blah. So do you think he took some clips from the other judge?
Yeah. You kind of hope their ammo would be interchangeable.
Oh, that one's got a shotgun.
Oh, that's cheap. Come on.
Well, I mean, realistically,
You don't know what their economy's like.
I'm just gonna say $250,000. That's probably not that. That's probably pretty good. You can do a cop. A few years worth of work, easy. Especially for crooked cops.
I don't know. The thing is, if you get judged, that's it. You're gone.
Yeah, especially when you find out that it's Dredd. Clever.
Is that how a meat grinder works?
Good job firing when you don't have a target. That was smart.
It worked. Look at the size of those shells coming out. Oh.
Yeah, when you put it like that, that kind of leads in to the tip thing. But you can put multiple tips on one bullet.
Hmm.
Yeah, actually, that enforces your idea.
Take her gun and no bullets.
But,
At
That's
least
exactly what that other judge said was going to happen. I see her first, I shoot. She sees me first, she hesitates. I shoot. And she still just like saw her and like let herself get killed.
Ah. It's a good thing he was already missing that kidney. Otherwise, he'd be fucked. I think I found my second favorite thing too. Fucking Foley artist for this goddamn movie.
All the steps.
Everything. The steps, all the leather noises and buckles and twinkles and shit. All the noises that they make constantly.
Keep in mind, no one knows Hershey, or it's not Anderson, it's Anderson, not Hershey.
Yeah.
Is a fucking psychic or whatever, a mutant.
Except for him.
Yeah, so she assumed that lady, the evil lady cop, just assumed the other one would.
Actually hesitate or whatever.
Yeah, would do like
And then
the
she'd
training.
just be like, oh, okay, and put the gun down and then.
Yep. There's some bad guys around the corner. Let's go and take them out. And then when they're in a position of weakness, shoot them.
Look at that frown.
Did he know she was behind him?
I think he was just hoping.
So he actually was like, wait,
Yeah, basically.
don't kill me.
It's just
And
okay.
it just was happenstance that she wandered into that situation?
I'm gonna call it.
Okay.
I did not remember the medical repair scene.
That's a bold take, Cotton.
That's some like Predator style shit, right?
Except he didn't scream when
Yeah.
a predator fucking. Oh, see, look, he got some clips.
Stolen off the cop.
Your nose is also pretty big. Just constantly nagging her.
At least take that other guy's helmet. Does she say something like her powers don't work with the
Yeah.
helmet or something? But you're out of uniform.
She's given special permission.
Okay, I'm going to say her psychic powers haven't helped too much, but it helped her against that one judge. Oh, it helped him get into that room.
Oh, I like his giant current-sized monitors. How, like, back then that would have been like, whoa, look how huge it is.
My monitor's bigger than that. I don't even have eyes. I got an empire to conquer.
And the Dread's like, just shoots him in the back.
It's playing badass music now. She's girl bossing it. Sounds like he's gonna start playing Veruca Salt or something. Kiss me beneath the milky twilight.
That's what we saw, right?
I don't know any Veruca Salt songs.
That's like a Natalie Imbruglia song or some shit.
They play it at the grocery store a lot.
6 pence none the richer.
There you go.
I have no idea what either of you were talking about.
Sure you don't. You know the words to the
I'm
song.
just singing the lyrics. It was an accident. I made it up.
And then she has her, like a claymore facing towards the one entrance, and then a string attached to her wrist and just pulls it, right?
I think an ABC robot's gonna pop out.
Imagine how disappointed she is.
Well, I mean, you get what you pay for. And so a lot of these guys are probably pressed into service or volunteer.
Do it for drugs.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's what you. Even though it seems like she'd have some sort of elite guys with her.
The judges that died.
No, play. Oh shit! What was she saying? I'd probably knock her teeth out. Well, when you start splitting up teeth. $73,000.
Okay, Mr. Frank Face.
Right? Mr. Grumpus. I like that little Uzi right there. That's exactly the kind of gun I want.
No, she had a few nice firearms in her wall behind her. An AK-74, an AUG,
Hit her with some,
MAC-10.
distribution of drugs, what have you, attempted dealing.
What's the difference between an Uzi and a MAC-10?
Different manufacturers, internals.
They're different guns.
Yeah.
They look a lot alike. I guess in
There's
that
probably a
it's
reason
more
for it.
boxy.
Small
Oh, here we go.
Galaxy. Not made by Israel.
Not guilty. I knew you'd say that. All right, no tempered glass, huh? Seems a bit ballsy for
This is
200 floors up.
the unrated version of this, isn't it?
I don't know.
It's
It's
just-
a free version on YouTube.
Yeah.
So I guess I
think
should have
it's
said
normal.
something.
Well, I mean,
It's been pretty bloody, and I saw some nips.
Yeah,
And they're
and this-
giving this out for free on YouTube.
I don't remember ever seeing the nip part of it. I remember seeing like where it shows a girl's face, but I don't ever remember seeing the body and the chest.
This has been pretty bloody. Calling it a hard R.
There's a burnt guy just sitting there still. That's a burn victim, right?
Boss! Yeah, it looks like he's smoking, actively smoking.
She's like falling past all her chaos that she's committed on this day.
She's had a busy day.
She looks like she's having fun.
Well, you're going to assume it gives you some sort of euphoric, what have yous. Right? It is a drug.
She never screams.
That's pretty ballsy. I'd hope I could fall with such grace.
Not me, man.
Yeah.
The whole fucking way.
Yeah. No,
They were like miraculously saved, but I basically heard what someone sounds like when they think they're falling to death, and you go, ah!
I can see that. I got, those flying cockroaches? Palmalos or whatever, I forget what they're called.
That's slutty as fuck too.
Yeah. I got rushed by one time, and I let out a mighty scream and ran away. And it was surprisingly deep. It was like a yell, not a scream. It was like a whoa, as opposed to ah!
And a moth or a palmetto bug?
It was one of those flying cockroaches.
Alright.
You don't scream at a moth. It'll get in your mouth. Turn around.
Cut your tongue up.
I screamed at a it had to be like 5 or 6 year old little girl when I was walking my dog.
Why? Ah!
No, because
You crazy little bitch.
it was like probably 4 in the morning,
Okay.
and like I go out of my apartment and I've got my dog and I turn a corner, and all of a sudden there's just this kid fucking walking towards me, and like literally,
Get away from me, you crazy bitch.
I just went like the girliest scream.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. That's when you really know.
And the
When
little
your
kid
metal
crosses the
sets it.
street to get away from you. She's like,
When you really come up against some high stress situation. If you're going to scream or yell, apparently you're a screamer.
who are the people lucky enough to get like windows in their apartments? Because when they draw back the blast doors, there's still pretty few out of them, right?
Well, most of the rooms are going to be on the inside anyway.
Yeah.
The windows are probably all the big, open areas and stuff.
If you look at, if they show them again, if you look at their crotches, they have different builds for men and women's suits. She's got like a panty suit,
Okay.
where his looks more like almost like boxing.
Boxer briefs.
So even though she lost her gun, which is not a medic fail,
And she didn't wear a helmet.
she can't wear a helmet.
She could. Her powers just wouldn't work.
This movie seems like it was too short.
It's only 90 minutes.
I guess that's about right. It seems like it could have been a lot longer, but I'm not disappointed.
She's got a helmet, look. Oh, rookies don't get helmets.
She wears it on the bike, and then takes it off when she gets to
Oh, okay. Somebody stole her helmet because she parked her bike and they just jacked it right off of her helmet. Or jacked it right off the back of the bike.
Yeah, it's a joke I made at the beginning of the movie.
Yeah, but it's funnier when I say it. All right. Favorite part? Woody Harrelson. Oh, wait a minute.
Scale of 1 to 10.
No.
8.
I'm going to say my
8.8.
favorite part was the music.
I'm not. I'm just going to say I would give this movie an 8.8.
It's high up there. It's pretty high. Even though there was probably not very much practical effects wise, the special effects were done really fucking well. I like them. It's one of the rare ones where I actually like the special effects. So
Alright.
that's cool.
Yeah. As gory as they are and grim as they are, my favorite part of this movie is just the beginning. You get no fucking backstory. It's just like, this is what it is. This is where we're at.
80
This is
million
what we're
people,
doing. Yep.
one city.
This is what we're
96% unemployment
I love
rate.
that so much. It's
Go.
such a ballsy fucking move.
They're just getting high in the back of a van when it just comes to it.
Yeah.
So they call her Mama, but it was because her name was Maggie Martintile or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, that's
Madeline,
stupid.
something.
What's your favorite part?
I said the music.
Oh.
And my second favorite part's going to be all the Foley stuff.
Um,
All that talk of penis biting.
second
gonna be the Foley stuff.
favorite part, hot girl with tri-bunny teeth.
Okay. Leroy Tigers.
It even has a dash between Lee and Roy.
That's how you spell it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not disappointed by this movie. It seems like it didn't seem like any part of it dragged.
I can't believe they get this out for free on YouTube.
I can't
There's
either.
nudity and violence.
I would have paid this. I would have probably.
Well, you're
bought
signed
this.
into your account, which is
It's
logged
true.
in
I
as
have
an adult.
account. Yeah.
Yeah,
A
so you can
premium
watch
adult
anything.
account.
The fucking Sleeping Beauty is on here. It's the girl from Sucker Punch plays a sex worker who they drug,
Oh.
and then the old man fuck her unconscious body. And
They
there's
dropped dong in that.
there's tons of dick shots and there's a bunch of her nudity. So whatever you're into, old man penis or Emily Browning nudity, it's
I know what we're watching next.
Hell yeah. Oh, that would actually be funny. The dung drop list, bring it back from Watchmen.
Well, we got to do it when we watch that the director's cut
Schneider.
of those the Schneider cut
Moon
of
Rebel.
those Rebel Moons.
Rebel Moon.
Oh.
There's going to be so much. 9.5 hours. I'm going to make
No,
it.
there's nothing fun or interesting, I promise.
No, I know. It was awful. We've already watched them. They were horrible.
This is a great movie.
It was good. It would be nothing like this.
It'll be the
This
exact
one
opposite.
half
This-
hour of this movie is going to be better than the 9+ hours of the Rebel Moon.
A lot of movies slow down, and there's a lot of movies that I feel like I couldn't watch again,
Okay.
or I couldn't watch right away. This movie, I feel like
Forklift driver, they're just giving fucking what have yous to anybody now.
well, no, you get it.
Oh, I got a little car.
If you work on the set,
Forklift driver, really?
I don't know.
You can't just get one of the jackass fucking gaffers to do it or something?
No. You'd be
Apparently.
certified for that shit.
Oh shit, swing gang. Mephisto, Miss Manga. Best boy. You know what? I think that's going to be your new title.
Robert?
Best boy.
Robert?
I like it.
I also like your new title.
We're over here. I don't know, it doesn't really work, but. What do you think a DI supervisor is? Digital?
Diversity, inclusiveness supervisor.
Oh, that'd be great.
Not enough black people.
That's why they had the guy with the fabulous hair.
Oh, so many times.
Look at that bass guitar. Boom, there's a lot of bass in this. Alright, they had a lot of. Look at how many. Oh, those are compositors. They had a lot of.
Composers.
They really went all out with the music. But you saw they had like a full band plus, probably 20 people in the band. Or at least 20 people credited.
I like the 3 animators for all the map shots of they
The
pull
city and stuff.
Yeah.
All the peach tree. I was looking, the other buildings had signs on them too.
Really?
Uh-huh. I couldn't really make out what they said, but because the peach tree light came back on, and then I was like, oh, so I looked, and the other buildings had the same kind of lights, but they were all different lengths, like they were different words. What the hell's a pipeline? They're just making shit up.
Yeah.
They're really trying to make that 95 minutes or whatever with these goddamn credits.
Auditors, Shillipsies LP.
Some South African stuff. Oh, here we go. Look at they got some proper songs on there. Snuff box.
Dubstride.
How did people get special thanks to on this? That's a little weird.
Okay. She kind of looks South African.
Which one?
The blonde chick, the main chick?
Cersei?
No.
What? No.
I don't know what a South African would look like other than.
They're white.
And they're super high? Is that what you're saying?
No.
Ghost in the Shell might be a good one to do.
Oh, I was just talking about that. It's also 90 minutes long.
Really?
Yeah, and I've never seen it. And I think Louise wanted to watch it.
Really?
True
So this
first
could be
watch-along
perfect.
for all 4 of us.
Good night.
Night.